Hi, my name is Marty Wagner, and I am the Cluster M math teacher. So I've been teaching for 19 years. This is my 16th year at Wellesley, and mostly been teaching 7th grade math since that time, although I did spend a year at RLS teaching high school math. I had a career before that as a software engineer doing various technical things. I was a software engineering manager in my last position before I became a teacher, and then a whole bunch of other stuff as well, including some technical sales stuff. I have a degree in computer science and also a degree in fine art. So this is my family, or these are my kids. Michael on the left, that's his graduation picture from Carnegie Mellon, but that was a number of years ago. He has been working as a software engineer at IBM, but recently just started a teaching program at Boston University. Rafi graduated a couple of years ago also from Rensselaer, and he has just started working at Pratt & Whitney. So I'm very lucky that they are living in the area. Rafi's in Portland, and Michael is living in Somerville, so that's really nice. Here we are hiking, which is something that we do a lot. My family, my wife and I are empty nesters. We live in Belmont. And so having gone through the process of having kids go through 7th grade, I know what it's like to have a 7th grader, although as the years go by, I'm remembering less and less of it. So as I said, I was a software engineer for a long time, became a teacher, which has informed a lot of why I teach math. And so some of the reasons that I think math is really important and what I really try to stress in my class, I've listed here. So a lot of it has to do with perseverance in solving problems, right? How do you deal with the fact that you don't necessarily know how to do something right away? But then the other thing that's really important is that I want to stress is how beautiful math is, and how much it's worth knowing, even as much as it is worth knowing about painting or symphonies or art or anything like that. So I'm hoping that they get the joy of math as well as the necessary skills that they need. Big important thing in my class: take risks, make mistakes. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. I want to push kids to be successful by learning how to deal with their mistakes and learning how to work through mistakes. If they never make mistakes and everything comes easily for them, I'm not doing my job. So I'm hoping that they learn to fail, to learn to work through difficulties, and regardless where they are in their learning. So how can you help? Most important thing, please be positive about math. Okay, I know that a lot of people have had bad experiences with math teachers, especially 7th grade, but try not to give that to your children. Try not to pass that on to your kids. A really good way, rather than helping your kids with the content that actually often backfires with parents, is to have your kid teach you what they learned. And even if every day they come home and you say, teach me something, show me what you did. And I suggest that to the kids too. I say, teach your parents, teach somebody. That's the best way. If they don't understand something, then rather than try to explain it to them, you can send them to me. You can say, okay, Mr. Wagner has extra help on Monday or Wednesday or whatever. Why don't you go see him, or you're in lab, go see him and ask him that question. And then the other thing that's really helpful is if you facilitate getting your kids to work with other kids, because working in groups is really one of the best things you can do to learn. It's not cheating. It's really actually been shown to be very, very useful. You can keep in touch. That's my website and my email address. Hopefully you guys have been getting emails from me. I try to send out an email regularly on Sunday nights, and hopefully you guys have those already. Hi, this is me in front of my whiteboard in front of the classroom. Little tour of my room. Coming in, welcome everybody. And you come in, and just a couple of things about my room, so you can see. Kids will see what's on the agenda over here, and then windows, back of the room. Kids know what the objectives are for the unit. Kids will see my messy desk. And finally, the most important thing for my kids to know is that they need to have the courage to take risks and to make mistakes. So I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you in person. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. There's a lot of information on my website, and there'll be a lot more information about details about the class coming on my regular Sunday night emails.